All right, Nick Meredith coming in with the link. We got everybody up in the house. What is up? Everything is working. We are streaming live from everywhere. So we got it here. Welcome to the show, everybody, and thank you for being here. This is just my opinion. I am Trans Romance, along with my co-host, Mr. Groove tonight, aka Tom.
What's
What is
happening?
up, everybody? We are here. We are in full effect, and I am back from vacation. And Mina's over in a stream right now. She's over on Twitch, and she's streaming a game right now, and I told her, I was like, yeah, we should continue our It Takes Two continuation. She's like, well, we could, but you take too many damn vacations. I'm like, I'm sorry, but yeah, had a great vacation. I was just up in Washington, up in Seabeck, Washington, and was just chilling and having a good time with my nephews and my kids, and it was a lot of fun. So,
The
and
whole fam family.
yeah, yeah. I got to shoot some guns with my nephew, which was awesome. BBs and airsoft and stuff like that. But I'm graduating up there a little bit, so it was a lot of fun. It was cool, nice little vacation, and I know that we had a wedding on
Yes, sir.
Thursday. Was Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
weekday wedding,
yeah,
daytime.
yeah,
Very unorthodox, but
yeah.
it was a good time, real nice crowd, and it was really nice. It's just a real kind of intimate family affair type of thing. They kind of DIY'd it, but they did a great job. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sounds like I mean, from the pictures, it was seemed like really chill, just really cool um, atmosphere, and everybody seemed like that. From the videos, looked like everybody had a really good time.
Oh
So,
yeah, they were getting into it. They were getting down. It was good.
let me just sharing something here. But yeah, this is just my opinion. You can see the topics there at the bottom. So we got some topics that we're going to be covering today. So again, I am Trans Romance. You can call me Will, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Trans Romance. Follow me at Trans Romance One on Facebook and Instagram, and then you could follow my boy Tom on Twitch and Instagram at DJ Groove Tonight. He is, of course, the co-host. We're both gamers, DJs, and full-time nerds. So that's how
That
we
yeah,
roll.
that too. We got layers, man. We got layers.
Mad layers, mad layers. But yeah, yeah. So it was a nice week last week, and then now it's back to the grind. The kids start school tomorrow, so
Wow.
it's the whole thing. But we're in it to win it, and I do have a gaming stream schedule Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3:15 to 5:15. So join me tomorrow. I did start a new game, which we'll talk about later on today, as you can see in the scrolling text today. The topics today that we've got to talk about, we're going to be talking about Amazon and Jeff Bezos, Olivia Newton-John. If no one got the news, she passed away yesterday at 73, battling cancer.
Mm.
We are also going to be talking about video games, something that we all like to do. So we're going to talk about
Woohoo!
video game music. Yeah, so we're going to be talking
Yes.
about. I love the Sonic the Hedgehog ring in the back. I can hear that loud
Oh,
and
oh.
clear.
Yes, sir.
I
That's
love it. So we're going to talk about favorite video game music, and also, do you prefer headphone jacks in your technology or not? Three games that we're currently playing or plan to play, and then another subject I want to talk about was because I'm in the process of weighing out the pros and cons, so I'm trying to decide if I want to, um, buy whether it's buying another gaming laptop, or buying a tower. Because obviously I have given up kind of on trying to get a PS5. I did tell one of my friends, I told Nate, I said, if you find a PS5, a digital PS5, buy it for me and I will pay you back. And he was like, I got you. Now I don't know if it's just because I can't have I can't have a PS5 that I want one so bad. I haven't put my finger on it, but that's we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah. So if you guys got something to say, you hit up the chat, and you'll probably see it live. So if you got something to say, hit it up the chat, and you'll see it live. And if you got some ideas and topics that you want us to cover or talk about, let us know, and we'll do our best to review and see about talking about those subjects. So, Tom, what's going on in your neck of the woods right now? I know that the wife is out of the country.
She is. My wife is in Europe right now.
In Europe.
Yeah, she's in London. A lot of cool pictures and videos coming out of there. It looks like a really, really wonderful place, actually.
But also know that you are planning on going out of the country soon. It's definitely on your bucket list. Where are you going? Where are you thinking about going to?
I've got a trip planned for Tokyo and Kyoto.
Okay,
So that'll be happening first quarter next year.
right.
So yeah, I've been
Now,
doing a
now,
lot of
now,
research.
I know you've been doing research, and I know that you've been working on your Japanese on your app. I just saw in your story you had that 100% completion.
Height.
Yeah, I need to up my game. Because my Japanese is fake and it's made up words, but it sounds Japanese, and I'm cool with that. You know,
it's
playing
it's um
playing
it's
a
very
lot of
challenging.
Battle Arena Toshiden.
Oh wow. I,
Shanae.
I mean, you could have at least said, you know, uh, 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 Ghost of
Tsushima.
Tsushima. I mean, that would have had a little bit more legitimacy to it.
Hey, but
No,
I was
no.
I was playing that in English.
I know I should switch mine to Japanese. That would probably be
either way,
advantageous. Yeah.
either way, playing that game, whether it's Japanese or English, I mean the English voice acting is great, and
Oh yeah.
obviously going in Japanese is awesome too. That's a great game. But well,
That's a damn masterpiece, man.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, I just recently, downloaded it and started playing it, and I was just like, well, I don't know why I waited so long. Oh my god, it's so in my wheelhouse. It's crazy.
I was trying to tell you
Hmm. Yeah,
that Ghost of Tsushima.
man, fantastic. But yeah, so like I've been using Duolingo, and I don't know that that's the going to be the like kind of definitive way to learn a foreign language, but so far it's pretty good. I'm kind of getting things dialed in as far as like learning the hiragana characters. That's deep, man. That is a deep rabbit hole, and but things are definitely kind of clicking. I'm recognizing the letters and how everything kind of fits together. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
my my black ass will go over to Japan with the Google Translate, and I'll just be talking into it.
Hey, and that's fine. Honestly, Japan, especially Tokyo, is very friendly to non-Japanese speakers. It's just that I want to be able to speak. And
Mhm.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to speak fluently. Probably not. But learn a little bit of tourist. Japanese. Like where's the bathroom, or I'd like the chicken katsu, please, or whatever.
What up, Cortland? Thank you for the like. Appreciate y'all for being here. Uh, so, what's on your bucket list when you hit up Japan? Because I was telling my kids, I was like, yeah, when I look, did your boy move? Nah, he's just in a different spot. He had the records next to him just to prove that he's a
Oh
DJ and
yeah.
that
Oh
he
wait,
that he
hold on. Oh,
that,
you see that? You see my little flex right there?
yeah, man.
Yes, you like that?
Had to show that he's a real DJ, that he grew up on
Or,
vinyl.
or just a music lover. You know what I
He got
mean?
my boy out here trying to be like Seinfeld with his wax out here.
Hey, but check me out though.
No,
Uh,
Frasier trying to be like
oh,
Frasier out here with your fancy wax
we're gonna talk
belt
about
drive turntable.
we're gonna talk about game music.
Oh, Steven! Steven Ashworth, what up? What's everybody? We thank you for all for being here. Hit up the chat. Y'all know what it is. He said, scratch it real quick. Not on that turntable. Oh, we got the Streets of Rage.
I know, right?
He got the Streets
Anyways,
of Rage.
yeah.
Yo.
So as far as like Japan is concerned, I'm trying to make it like 50% pop culture, 50% historical and culture itself, Japanese culture itself, because I'd be seriously remiss if I spent all my time going to maid cafes and uh, hunting down video games and anime and all that stuff. That's you trip over that stuff walking down the street in Japan. So I mean, what I'm saying, we're definitely gonna hit up like Akihabara and check out all the game shops and
Wait, say that again?
Akihabara.
Woo!
It's
I got
the
the
electronics
goosebumps.
districts. It's the
Okay, no,
electronics district.
no, say that again.
Akihabara.
One more time.
Akihabara. Oh my God. I don't even know if I pronounced it correctly, but anyway. Yeah, so that, and then like especially when you get to Kyoto, that's like the cultural center of the country, you know what I mean? That's got all the best temples and gardens and
Yeah,
cool
that's
cultural
pretty
stuff, you know what I mean?
traditional area, right? It's like
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
it's
for
still
sure.
pretty
And it's really
traditional.
small actually compared to Tokyo, but be able to catch the the Shinkansen, the bullet train, get on
Yeah.
there, and it's like 2 hours and you're there. And so got to get all that going. And anyway, a lot of planning. It's a lot of planning, more planning than I really anticipated, but there's a lot to see. And I'm only going to be able to do probably a max of like 10 days, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot to cram in.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that talking about Japan and stuff is, watching anime. They make food in anime look so damn good. Like, are you gonna hit up when you go there? Like, please take pictures of the ramen
Hell yeah.
Because watching Naruto, they make that stuff look so damn good. And I just, I'm gonna be living vicariously through you because the food actually when we were in Washington and Seaback, we were at this place it was called a hibachi. It was like a hibachi kitchen. It was so dope.
Yeah.
My nephew was like, "Yo, we got to hit up this hibachi spot." So we went there, and they have the whole everyone sits in on the outside of this like grill, and then you got the guy doing the knives and the spinny stuff, and like flicking stuff, meat and wagyu beef in your mouth and everything like that. It was
Really?
Bro, it was dope. I was like, if this is any indication of what Japan is like, I'm all in. 'Cause that
Hey,
food, the food was so good, my dude. My dude.
I know.
It was so good.
I'm super pumped about it, man. I mean, my offer stands. Is going to stand until the day I get on the plane.
Man,
You
my
know,
shout out
come
to
on, let's go.
shout out to my nephew for the recommendation because when we were looking for a place to eat out there, we'll go to a restaurant or hit up Five Guys, which we did. We had a guy, me and my nephews and my brother-in-law, they had we had a guys night, and obviously my daughter was there too. She just became one of the guys, and we went out to Five Guys, and then we tried to go eat this like nothing bunt cake or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was closed because we missed it by like 5 minutes. They closed at like
Damn.
7, and we missed it. I was pissed. But my son takes forever to eat, so part of that blame goes on him.
Damn it.
Yeah, we was mad, but we went back to the house, and we were all chilling, so it was cool. But man, when we all when as a family went to that hibachi restaurant, it was like, whoo! I ordered pretty much. Everybody was looking at me funny. Everybody, there was we were all sitting around, and there was like other people, and like a party of 2, and it was like a party of 5, and it was like a party of 6, and then my family, the 4 kids, and then the 4 adults. And I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, yeah, let me get the gyoza, let me get the
Mm-hmm.
what did I had? I had dim sum. I had like shrimp tempura.
Mm.
What else did I have? I had a bunch of other stuff too. And then I ordered like the main course. I ordered like a steak, like a ribeye steak that was so. They put that on the grill, and that bad boy was sizzling. And they cut it up in the little squares, and then they
Mm.
fried the rice on there, and then they put
Oh
the
yeah.
Japanese barbecue sauce and the rice and everything, and it was so good. Damn it, I think I'm hungry. I want to go back.
It sounds awesome. You know what? Next time you come out to my spot, we got a Japanese place here in town. It's a teppanyaki type of place, where they cook everything in front of you, and
Yes, I'm in.
they throw the shrimp in your mouth and all that kind of stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, they
I'm
got a
in.
place like that over here. It's pretty good.
I'm in. Oh, and I had a really good it was like a miso soup, but it was like a beef broth miso type soup.
Yeah.
And it was, oh my god, it was so good. I think I just yeah, it was.
Hey man, look. When we hit Tokyo, you got that all day long, all day, every day. Yeah, So I mean, just let me know. It's going to be cheaper if we travel together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I know we only get the Denny's run every now and then,
well, I think they got a Denny's there, but
in
I
Tokyo.
mean, sure.
I mean, yeah, I
Absolutely.
mean they got Americanized stuff there. They got
Yeah.
Americanized stuff.
They got McDonald's,
Oh, I hear
Burger King,
McDonald's
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I hear McDonald's out there be slapping though because they use that Wagyu beef in their burgers.
Really?
That's what I heard. I haven't confirmed, but maybe when you go there, you can confirm and get like a Wagyu quarter pounder or something like.
Oh man. I mean, what's that even like?
I don't know. I don't know. A
Man,
Wagyu quarter pounder.
right,
I
right.
hear it's. I mean, I think I've seen pictures, but that's what that is. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah.
uh,
So
but
anyway, I'll keep you posted on it. But I mean, and I'm gonna keep pestering you, and I hope you'll reconsider because that would be the adventure of a lifetime.
I know. I would
And we can
like
live
it
stream.
would totally, and it would be going to like food places,
Yeah.
karaoke.
Yeah. Drinks.
I would slay at karaoke there. They'd be
Look.
hell. It'd be a scene from like Rush Hour. What was that? Rush Hour 2 or 3?
Shimon Lee.
Shabout.
Right. Exactly like that.
Mama say, mama kusa.
Right. Yeah. So lots of that, and then there's the life-size Gundam.
Yeah.
I'll let that marinate for just a second.
All right, hold up. Let's just let it marinate.
Gundam Unicorn.
Mm.
I'm an RX-78 type of guy myself, but
yeah,
Unicorn will do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the goosebumps are building up on some of the viewers out there, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for you. If I don't end up going, I know that you're gonna have a really good time, and you're gonna take lots of pictures and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So let's go into switching gears
Yes.
here. Switching gears. We got some topics to talk about. Now, the first topic I want to talk about, I was reading an article. No, I was actually watching the news or something like that. About Jeff Bezos. Apparently, his net worth has increased to like 200 billion.
Wow.
Or something like that.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, okay. Oh, hold on. Jeff Bezos' net worth now? Uh, it just went up to $166.4 billion
Huh.
as of this year. $166.4 billion.
Hmm.
Now, um, what? Now, the reason I put Amazon and Jeff Bezos here because obviously I wanted to kind of talk about this as you see the at the bottom there with his net worth going up now, and now he's at 166 billion. Let's just say 167 billion dollars. Um, is the market talking, or are we trapped? Because I, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think what Amazon has, which I think with we talked about last year. We talked during the holidays. We were talking about how Toys R Us was, going to be coming back, and they're coming back into a lot of the Macy's stores.
Hmm.
Um, and we talked about how pretty much Amazon made it very convenient for people to get their goods, and thus putting certain businesses out of business. Not necessarily
Hmm.
because it was Amazon, but because a lot of those businesses did not adapt to a changing climate of convenience. So, my question is, with his net worth going up that much, and obviously Amazon and stuff like that, is the market talking? Are we talking with our dollars? Because we all love to say, hey, talk, the market will decide and make your decisions with your money. Is the market talking, or are we just trapped because we're forced to buy off of Amazon, or is this a conscious thing that we're doing in favor of convenience?
Well, let's put it this way. I can't tell you how many times I've been, you know, sitting in the bathroom looking at Amazon and buying stuff. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's right there on your phone anytime you want. You could be sitting in traffic. You could be, sitting on the toilet. You whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you need to
Yeah,
buy
come on with
something.
it.
It's right there. You know what I mean? So I, I don't know how it could really get any more convenient. Really. You know what I mean? So they've made it extremely easy for you to spend money with them, and they have pretty much everything. The prices are extremely competitive, and let's I mean, geez, you can pretty much buy anything. Let's take for instance, you need a new HDMI cable. You
Mm.
need new speaker, microphone cables, whatever. You need a webcam, right? You look on Amazon, they got 18 different webcams right there on one page, right? And the full gamut of prices. And then they might have some on sale. And they've got reviews, and it allows you to do everything. It allows you to do your research, and it allows you to price shop, according to whatever it is that's in your budget. And 9 times out of 10, they'll get it to you tomorrow or the next, within a couple days. I mean, that's why would you get in your car and drive down to Best Buy when you can just, order it from your phone and then it gets there the next day?
Mm-hmm.
I just ordered I just ordered a media remote for my PlayStation 5 on Amazon yesterday. It cost me like, I don't know, like $25 or something, right? It'll be here later today.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So it's like we've become accustomed to that. What can you say? You become accustomed to having things when you want them. And so it the process of getting in your car and going down to a brick and mortar store becomes less and less appealing, especially when it's probably cheaper and easier just to order off Amazon. And at the same time, that puts Amazon in a position to basically monopolize everything.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't know how much more I can beat that horse.
Yeah, no, it's
I
really
can't hear
great
you.
points. Oh, can you hear me now? How about now?
You're cutting out.
Hold up. How about now?
Okay, yeah, keep talking.
Check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now?
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I think I accidentally just bumped my mute button a little extra. I
Hmm.
think I bumped it a little extra. But
Hate when that happens.
yeah, but you bring up a really good point. Or actually, really good points. The word monopolize and stuff like that. And I guess the next question is, we've all, you know, sometimes in our society, rich people, get this, bad rap about stuff, but in the reality, we're the ones we're the ones spending the money. We're the
Yeah,
ones that are,
we're
we
enabling them. We're keeping them rich.
yeah, and I don't know I guess I don't know necessarily know if that's a bad thing, because we I've heard, the stories about, just Amazon in general, being uh a very hard place to work at, and that's one of the things where it's like, for me personally, one of the things I try to do when I get an Amazon package or delivery, man, when I get that doorbell ring or whatever, I'm literally like running to the door, not to get necessarily get the package. I want to make sure that that Amazon worker knows that I appreciate his or her service because of the stories that I've heard about how hard it is to work at Amazon, the
Yep.
extremely long, grueling hours, the crappy management,
Hmm.
the shit kind of rolling downhill and stuff like that. So I really try to make an effort to, make sure I answer that door and let them know that they are appreciated, even though they might not be, you know, uh 40% appreciated at their job.
Hmm.
Obviously, I think people have said that, it pays great money, but, you know, it comes with a sacrifice. So not only do I do that, but I also try to get on to the app when they ask for hey, how was your delivery?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really try to make an effort to go into the app and make sure that I'm checking the boxes. Oh, respectful of the property, nice and courteous,
Hmm.
fast delivery. All I really try to go in and make sure that I'm at least trying to do my part to make sure that if there's some type of achievement unlock for that employee or something like that, that I help them unlock it
Yeah.
by, something like that. Or like if they get an X amount of good reviews, that they get a raise. I don't know if any of that happens, but for me personally, I want to make sure that that person knows, or hopefully somewhere down the line, that it comes back to them,
Yeah.
that they're important. So, um, Jeff Bezos as a person, I've got nothing really bad to say about him. He's just a businessman who makes a lot of money, and I think we have gotten to a place where, we will happily pay for the convenience of something. And
Yeah.
if that's kind of a guilty pleasure that we have, then, that's what it is. But that is the market talking. The market is talking. So anyone that kind of comes in is like, Amazon evil, bad, 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 blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you know, people are speaking and Amazon is responding.
Yeah. They're filling a need, especially, and I think also during COVID, I mean, they were kind of clutch.
Yeah,
They really were, and so or during Christmas and all that kind of stuff. I mean, man, nobody wants to be out and about Christmas shopping. I mean, I know I don't.
that yeah,
I did all my Christmas shopping on Amazon.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
Stashworthy.
I
You
see
make
you,
a
man.
yeah, yeah. And there. One of the things I definitely want to make sure that people know is on the show, whatever opinion you have, it's an opinion. It's just our opinion. It's just your opinion. Uh, there's no judgment here. We love having difference of opinions and different perspectives because we are all always learning, evolving. I remember seeing this meme. It was a Marvel meme from the show. What was that show?
On the
Wanda
Vision.
Vision,
Hmm.
and it was a meme with the two visions. Um, and one of the visions had his hand on his head, and the meme said, "Be willing to change your mind when presented when it's presented with new information." And so I really try to live by that meme of having a view about something, but then when you have the facts and the data, be willing to change your mind. I mean, if you don't have all the facts, it's okay to have an opinion and a perspective based on your own personal experience. But then when you get the actual facts and the information, be willing to change your mind when you have the information. So Stashworthy says, I actually kind of agree with this too. I
Same.
make a conscious effort to not buy things due to convenience. So I avoid Amazon for most purchases unless I absolutely can't find it anywhere else. I also enjoy going to a store and walking around looking for sales or smaller homemade items. And I do like doing that. I do like walking into Target, or if I go to the mall, I like stepping into a GameStop,
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
checking out deals. Now, me personally, when I buy my games, I'm very much a digital purchaser. Um, and it's because the times change where I realize that I don't play discs and stuff anymore, and I like the convenience of just being able to get in and out of a game. I don't like having to hit the eject, pull the disc out, or flip the little latch on my Switch and pull the game out. And those cartridges are so small sometimes it's hard to get the little latch up and then put it. So I like having the convenience of digital, but that doesn't stop me from going in and looking at a deal or picking up a game for the kids if they see it or something like that. What's your take on kind of that
But
statement right there?
digital versus physical games,
No,
or
no, just on Stashworthy's.
no, I feel you. I feel you. I do like going out to store, depending on the type of store. I don't like going to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Me
Um,
either.
you
God
know,
damn.
but I like going to. My wife likes to go to like Home Goods and stuff like that, so I go with her. And look at furniture and stuff for the house. That's cool. Or like World Market. That's a cool spot. Um, and I do like going to malls and stuff like that, but at least the malls around where I'm at really have just kind of, they're dying a slow death. Unfortunately, the mall is not what it used to be. Mall used to be kind of a hub of civilization in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? And you go there and you get your hot dog on a stick and
Mm.
kind of cruise through and hit the game shops and go get a fit or whatever, go get some new kicks. People still say kicks.
Hell yeah.
Shoes, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
kicks.
some new joints.
Yeah, we could say
So
kicks. Screw them. Screw these kids. Fuck these
I
kids.
mean, go see a movie. I mean, the mall kind
Yeah.
of had everything, but now, nowadays, as a grown ass man, I mean, I like hitting the sales. Actually, I like thrift shopping a lot personally, but that's
Macklemore.
yeah, yeah. But
Yo,
yeah,
that's
that's
$50 for a t-shirt.
right. But there is something to be said to be going out, and definitely I do prefer to support mom and pop businesses, local businesses,
Hmm.
when I can.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
you.
And I think to your point about the mall, I still think the mall. I kind of have the feeling that the mall is evolving. They're adapting to things, but I think a lot of the kids nowadays, I think the Gen Z kids are still kind of keeping the malls alive. They shop at different places than we shop at, and they hang out in the food courts, and
Mhm,
they are
mhm.
keeping those food places alive. And the malls are definitely, like as you said, because I remember when I was going to the mall, even if it didn't really buy anything, you hit up the food court, you do some
Yeah.
window shopping
Mhm.
or whatever. And I think the kids today,
You
the Gen
muted.
Zers, um they are still kind of keeping it a lot.
You're muted.
Again? Am I? How about now?
There you go.
What the hell? Let me just.
Gremlins, man. I
Oh,
don't know.
hold on. Let me make sure this is plugged in all the way. It might just be a loose thingy.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was just saying that I think the kids are keeping the the malls alive. Basically, I think they're doing a good job of keeping aspects of that culture alive.
You might be right about that. One thing I have noticed though is there are a lot of smaller businesses, because some of the larger stores are they're closing up, right? So what I'm finding is there's a lot of smaller shops like boutique clothing shops and just smaller businesses are kind of moving in. So I don't know if that's maybe where it's going. Maybe instead of the mall being all about the big Macy's and Sears and J.C. Penney's and all that kind of stuff, you're going to find little smaller, more specialized stores, perhaps. I don't
Hmm.
know. They got to do something with the property. They got to keep it full. The people who manage the property. So maybe that's where it's going. I don't know. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
You're muted again.
God dang it!
You're muted again.
How the hell?
You're back.
I see my volume. I see my volume is fine. I don't understand what's happening. Quite annoying. Hold on. Now I'm back.
Muted. And you're
Yeah,
back.
I'm muted
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm back. No?
And for a second, you're cutting out.
Yeah, I see
Okay,
it.
you're back.
Yeah, no, I see it.
What's going on?
My volume. I don't know. It's like every now and then it'll get low, and then it'll get high, and then it'll get low, and then it'll get high, and then I'm like fully like cut out. Let me just let something here.
So is it whenever you stop talking, it mutes?
Hold up. Might just need a change. Just change. Let's just change the audio output. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Audio input. Let's change input. Should have done this earlier. Microphone. Go. Okay.
All right.
Am I good?
Yeah,
No.
sound fine.
Okay,
Sound,
good.
yeah, sound fine.
Okay.
Ah, there it goes again. Ah,
Hold on. Let me
oh
let me let
wow.
me hold on. Let me exit out of here. Not gonna end. It's annoying.
A little bit. So is it just cutting out on its own?
Hey, hold on.
Oh, is it your batteries maybe? Yeah,
Okay.
so
Like, yeah, so yeah.
I was just gonna keep the conversation
Yeah, keep it
going.
going. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're on that, let's um let's hop into this one.
All right.
Yeah. So
R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John.
yeah. So obviously switching gears, got the news yesterday.
I cannot hear you.
God damn it. Hold on. I'm about to pull out the microphone out this bitch. Because I just have my headset.
That's so weird. Yeah, so Olivia Newton-John, 73, was it? She at the ripe old age of 73?
Yep,
And she's
73.
battling cancer. Huh. Have you been to the Beyond section? They might have a pretty awesome remote for your PS5. Oh, in that section. No, I have not. Thanks for the tip, though. Beyond section. Beyond where?
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
No?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it's not. So it's probably like
And you're muted.
Yeah, so it's not the mic. It's not. Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. It could be my Mayono. I don't know what's happening. Hold on.
Oh, Bed Bath and Beyond. Okay, the Beyond section. You funny guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Oh,
Well, no, I was like, what? The Beyond. That's the. Oh, you meant the movie Click?
Yes.
Yeah. I seen Click. Yeah. Movie was sad.
Yeah, let's do this.
I had forgotten about that actually.
Is my sound a little bit better?
Yeah, you're not quite as loud, but you're fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's good.
It seems like it cuts in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it cuts in and out. So, my apologies to everybody that's listening right now. Something's happening with my my sound thingy. Let's pull up this here. Let's add a source.
So yeah. Now, what do you know about Olivia Newton-John?
Well, she's had a really long career,
right? Yeah.
You know, I'm pull up the. There we go.
She had some hits in the 80s.
Yeah.
And a couple of movies, Grease being, of course, the most notable. Yeah.
Let's see here. So yeah, now the reason I pull this up here is because, or it hit because you and I do volunteer work for breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
And Catwalk for Cure.
Mm-hmm.
And I've worked with other organizations with trying to bring awareness and fundraising for cure for cancer, breast cancer, and just cancer in general. So it kind of, when I heard about it, I was like, holy crap, and she's, such a iconic star, obviously with Grease, and then she had I would say a good music career, and even though she wasn't like super popular throughout the years, she maintained singing.
Yeah, and my guess is she still has some checks rolling in from some of the 80s hits that she had,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I did not know. But the other thing too was after reading the article, I did not know that. Here it is. Okay, overcoming tragedy. Um, her breast cancer diagnosis forced her to postpone and cancel several tours. 2005. Um, her Patrick McDermott, her boyfriend at the time,
Mhm.
disappeared, and then something here. I think it was she started talking about her uh, cancer. I didn't know that. I didn't know was that was a thing for her. That was something that she was struggling with.
Mhm.
So it's eye opening to see. I guess it's crazy because when you see as a young person when you see these Hollywood stars or these actors, you think they're invincible. And I guess it's humbling to see that even people that you look up to or that you think are invincible and won't succumb to things like this that they unfortunately do. So for me it's like a little wake up call, but it's also very sad too because she was such a loved person, an actress.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think especially nowadays we tend to kind of put celebrities up on a kind of a pedestal, because they're always, well, not always, but more the more celebrities that have more of a social presence, I guess you could say, or who are more like kind of in your face now because they're in movies or television or whatever. We tend to look upon them as somehow more than the average person, and in reality, it's their job. They're entertainers, you know what I mean? And so they have
Yeah,
this kind of we have this like love for them because they're entertainers. But at the end of the day, they have a lot of the same type of struggles that we have, and they put on their pants one leg at a time, just like we do. It's us that puts the emphasis on them, not so much them, really.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but when you hear of a a celebrity, a well known TV star or whatever, movie star, uh, dealing with something like cancer, or I don't know what was the deal with her partner or whatever, disappeared. I don't know, but these are things that you know unfortunately everybody deals with at some point or
Hmm.
another, whether they're battling a disease or they have like relationship issues, whatever. It's just that because this is somebody who's in the public eye, it somehow takes on more meaning, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's kind of how it was when like Robin Williams passed away because he had so many just iconic
sorry
roles.
buddy,
Like
you cut out.
um, like talking about certain Hollywood stars, like like Robin Williams, like that was pretty
Right.
tough because he had such iconic roles. Like Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire was a a huge iconic.
Yeah, for
So
years. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a tough one, Robin Williams, and but he had some demons too, just like anybody
yeah,
else. The guy was, he off and on battled addiction in his life and was battling depression, which is really difficult. And he was just kind of hiding behind this really super, happy-go-lucky, funny uh, persona. But when all of that is, when all the lights go down, I mean, you're still left with yourself and whatever it is that you're struggling with. So yeah, and sometimes these people, because they're celebrities, they're isolated and they don't have anybody to turn to, really. So
yeah.
that's tough. It's very tough.
Yeah. Making
So
sure
yeah,
here.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah. So switching gears here. I see that I'm spiking, so it seems like it's like going in and like out.
Yeah, is there some sort of a setting
I'm looking
on your
at it.
audio?
Audio echo cancel, noise suppression, auto gain,
Hold on a
echo
minute here.
and noise suppression. I already have no. How is it now?
It's fine. It's good.
It's yeah. I mean, I guess that
What
could.
are we on? Are we on
So
Restream?
yeah, we're doing restream. Ooh, my network connection just went down.
Uh-oh.
No, it just it's fluctuating. I mean, we're waiting for we're hoping that our internet provider, we have Sonic, and we're hoping that things shape up in the next 6 months or something like that. Trying
You
to
do
get that,
Sonic?
yeah, we're trying to get that like super fast
Trying to get that
internet.
fiber.
Yeah, man, trying to get that
Yeah.
fiber. God
Yeah.
dang, we're waiting. We're just like
Yeah.
sitting here going like, oh, I'm about to switch to Xfinity or something.
Yeah, man. Look, I was with Sonic for several years, and let me just say this about Sonic: their customer service is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm extremely happy with the service I received. The problem is that my house has older wiring in it, and so it bottlenecks. I can only get so fast,
Yep.
internet speed, and that's the best they could do for me. And it really wasn't. I mean, for what I was paying, I just wasn't getting what I needed. So I ended up switching over to Comcast, which is the devil as far
Oh
as I'm
God.
concerned. But they were significantly cheaper. And am I getting any better internet service? Probably not, but I'm still saving about $45 a month. So,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah.
Uh, hold that thought real quick. We're gonna go into a different subject
Yeah.
real quick, but hold that thought. I'm
Hmm.
checking out and then I'm coming back in.
Cool.
So let's do this. Still here. All right. Enter. Okay. Am I muted?
You're
No?
good.
I'm
You're
good?
good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So switching gears, favorite
Yes.
video game music. Turn up. Let's go. All right, so
Woo!
you had some let's see the Streets of Rage. Where's the video game music? The vinyl video game
So
music.
I've been collecting video game vinyl for several years. Um, let's see, what are we looking for? Okay, so this was the first one I got from Data Discs. It's a company in the
Woo!
UK, and they are one of the first legit companies that was making like really high quality video game vinyl. And then after that, everybody else jumped on the bandwagon eventually. So I got this. I got
Oh, that's
Revenge of
Shinobi.
Shinobi. Yeah. And so what they were doing there, they do mostly Sega games. Um, I got this one from there's a place called Ship to Shore Phono Company, and the prices are very reasonable, and they've always got stuff on sale. This is this is a game called Lagrange Point, and this is a late release for the NES. It's made by Konami, and what's interesting about this particular game is that it uses the VRC7 chip inside the cartridge, and so that allowed the it's a sound chip, and it allowed for an extra FM channel, I believe it was. And so when you listen to the soundtrack, it doesn't sound like it's coming from a Nintendo. It sounds like it's coming from a Genesis or something like that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's extremely good. I mean, if you like that sort of thing, but I mean, it's really high quality music. Here's one Contra. I also got that from Ship to Shore.
Yeah, that Contra boy.
This is the Super Contra for the Super Nintendo. Oh, here's this one, Super Hang On. That's another one from Data Discs.
Yeah.
Dope. I mean, just super dope music. Probably my favorite one. I mean, Streets of Rage. I could listen to that all day, every day. But man, this is excellent. So good. Outrun.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
love
just
Outrun.
man, the soundtrack is amazing. So, I mean, I could really nerd out on game music, but I mean, like I remember back in the day, I had the Sega Genesis, right? And then the old school Genesis had the little headphone jack in the front. And so I run the headphone jack out too. I had like this big, boom box with the double cassette on it, right? And I routed through there, and the Genesis was dope because if the music was good, you had that good bass and that good FM synthesis. So it just had that sound to it. It had that warm kind of lo-fi, FM synthesis sound. I don't know how else to describe it, but people who know the Sega Genesis had its own individual sound. Sonic the
Hmm.
Hedgehog,
Let's
man,
go. Sonic
man,
1 and 2, boy, and Sonic and
man.
Knuckles. That was it. That was it for
That
me.
that music was just so it's just so unique, but it's iconic, and yeah, I got I got Spring Yard Zone. That's my well, right now my ringtone is the select screen from Streets of Rage 1. So call me real quick. Yeah, so that's I rotate between that and Spring Yard Zone Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's funny.
So yeah. So that's some of my favorite game music right now. I think my favorite, the one like what I listen to in the car sometimes, Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross
Yeah.
had a really amazing soundtrack. Um, yeah, I kind of come back to the old fake kind of favorite stuff. Another one, if there's anybody else out there who does like game music, I would highly recommend listening to the soundtrack from Panzer Dragoon or Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Oh, Panzer Dragon was dope.
Yo, that music is on a whole new level, whole different level, man. It's like it's alien music or something. It's just sick. And then as far as like music to drive to, anything from the Ridge Racer.
Ridge
No,
Racer.
no.
Ridge
It's
Racer.
it's got to be Ridge Racer 4.
Ridge
Ridge Racer
Racer.
4 on the PlayStation. That soundtrack is genius music, and I feel like they hit their stride with that one. Now don't get me wrong, there's some more after that, but as far as like 100% good all the way around, it was Ridge Racer Type 4. That soundtrack is money. I mean, just every song is good. Every song is good.
Didn't we listen to it on the way back from a wedding?
We did, bro.
Ah, we're coming
We
back. Yeah.
did. We did.
Trying
Yeah.
to
It
stay
was
our asses awake.
yeah. It was good though, right? I mean,
Yeah, it
it
was.
was cool to drive to. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was foggy as
Yeah.
hell too. It was hitting them
Yeah.
turns.
Right. Right. They just came out with it's like 25th anniversary, something like that, where they did like this mega mix of all the Ridge Racer tunes, and it goes hard, dude. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
How about you? What now?
Uh,
What game music really sticks out in your head or inspires you, or stuff that you bump it in the car?
so I would say, um, one of the games that I played back it was back in January. Is a game called Gris. Gris.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yo, the music. It's so it's so emotional. Like it's just an emotional soundtrack. Like, and the game just the game is really great. I just put up a post on Sunday about the game, and I shared some pictures on my Instagram about it.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Really, yeah, really, just great art style, like watercolors, type of looking type of game. And I love
Mm-hmm.
that soundtrack. And I remember playing that game and hearing the soundtrack. I was like, wow, this is a really good, well done, just exquisite soundtrack. When I bought the game
Mm-hmm.
and I heard the music, I was like, oh my god, I have to go get the soundtrack. And so I
Yeah.
bought the soundtrack for it. It's a really great soundtrack. I highly recommend
Yeah.
Gris soundtrack. And I got that
Okay.
game off of Steam. So yeah, pick up the soundtrack. I think it's only like $5. There is another game that I heard that I saw the soundtrack for. Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, real quick. The what's it called? Okay, I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling the game right now.
I wonder if it's the one I'm thinking of.
I'm
Well,
pulling
let's
the game
see.
right now. Okay, come on, Steam. Okay, up and and the all right, all right. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm in connection issues right now, but
Yeah, you're glitching
it's
up a
fine
little
because
bit.
I've got
Okay.
Steam. Yeah, yeah. I'm glitching because I got the Steam open. Um, Paradise Killer. About that Paradise
Ooh.
Killer.
Okay. Okay. I have not yet had a chance to play that, but it's on my list. It's like a visual
Okay, can
novel
you hear
type of a
this?
game.
Can you hear that?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. I'll have to actually, you know what?
I'll check. I'll check it out
It's
though.
yeah. It's pretty dope. It's very like 80s retro,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, the game is called Paradise Killer.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder
I've
if
heard
I
of it.
can share. Let me just see if I can share the source or share the screen. Okay, yeah, here it is. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Paradise Killer B-sides.
Nice.
The game is called Paradise Killer. So there's like a bunch of songs on there. Yeah. And then game, the game itself, let's see if that'll play. Play.
I like the art.
Yeah, the art, I don't know if you can hear
Mm-mm.
the music, but it's total house music. Like kind of Dance Revolution.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, anyway, that's the game Paradise Killer. Let me close this out real quick. Get rid of it. Remove source and X out of there so we can save. But yeah, Paradise Killer. The other game too that has a really good soundtrack. So I said Gris. Then there's Paradise Killer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the game that I'm playing right now, Endling, Extinction is Forever.
Handling.
That's a new game that I'm. Yeah, Endling. So let's go into this right now because that kind of segues into this. So the three games that we're currently playing right now.
Okay.
The three games that we're currently playing right now because it kind of ties into the favorite video game music, so the kind of goes together. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to be redundant talking about the games that I'm playing, and then those same games also having the music that I'm enjoying right now too.
Yep. Yep.
Ada, thank you for for following. over there on Facebook. Appreciate it. So you can start the 3 games that you're currently playing right now, or games that you're looking to play.
Okay, so I'm playing Stray. Um,
Yes, yes. Everybody's playing
yeah,
Stray.
yeah, they are. Yeah, yeah. I've been playing it off and on for like a week. I'm, just kind of walking around in circles right now.
Yeah, well, that's how we all start.
Let's
We don't
see.
know where the hell to
I,
go.
I went back and I played Uncharted 4 or Uncharted 4 again, and then I just started uh the Lost Legacy again.
Oh,
This
I
will be
haven't
like
played
my
that. I want
third time.
I
it's
want to play
it's
Lost Legacy.
it's so good, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like comfort food or something. Um, I just love Uncharted. I freaking just love the characters. It's just so
Yep,
awesome.
yep.
Um, but I got Live Alive on the Switch, and
Oh, okay.
also Xenosaga 3.
Oh, on the Switch.
Yeah,
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 I saw that that
and
came out.
I have not cracked it open yet. Actually, I ended up buying the collector's edition from the Nintendo website. Uh, I got 2 of them. However, they ship the game first, and they don't ship the extra swag until, I'm thinking, like, I think it was September or something like that. So I was kind of disappointed because I also like video game art books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I got it for, and then I got the second one so I could flip it on eBay and get my money back. Not scalp, not scalp it on eBay. Just flip it. I'm not going to charge $500 or something like that.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be a super dick move, and I probably wouldn't get that much money anyway. So
Right.
anyway, so yeah, those are the games. I did start Live Alive, and it's very interesting game. It's very cool, very like kind of throwback. Um,
I did check
the
it out. I checked it out when you mentioned it. I looked at it as kind of like an RPG
Yeah, yeah. What'd you think?
on the
What
Switch.
were your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's more. I got out of role playing games when after I played Final Fantasy X.
That was the last one.
That was the last RPG that I played because I I couldn't spend that kind of time playing RPGs anymore.
I
I
feel
couldn't.
you. I
I,
feel
I
you
just
because I mean, I
because
like
if I'm gonna go in, I'm
yeah,
going in on it, and I'm putting in
yeah.
that 100 hours plus.
You gonna have some marital problems.
That's what I'm saying. And I caught that at an early age. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, I put in my soul. I put in my soul into Final Fantasy VIII, right? Because that's when I started playing Final Fantasy. Was Final
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy VIII when I bought my PlayStation from the warehouse. Was what it was called back then. The warehouse.
Dang.
I bought my PlayStation from the warehouse.
Wow.
With my Burger King money paycheck, making $4.75 an hour back then.
Oh, those were the days, man.
And I saved up my little money and bought my
Mm-hmm.
first PlayStation and
Mm-hmm.
bought Final Fantasy VIII, and I was hooked. Then I played. I skipped 9,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did 10.
Nine's really
Uh,
good.
yeah, I know
Really good.
nine's. I know nine's good. And then after that, I got a PlayStation 2, and then an
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, and a Dreamcast, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was pretty much the last RPG I played was on the PlayStation 2, which was Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm. Well, I certainly understand why. Um, but man, there's some good ones out there. There's some good ones, and you know what? I finish very few that I start, unfortunately. Like, so I like, about a month ago, 2 months ago, I got into Tales of Arise,
Yeah, I saw that.
which is an excellent game. It's excellent. The story is top notch, top notch. Everything about it is great. But it was hard to kind of devote time to it. And then at the same time, you have new stuff coming in, and you want to
Mm.
try that out as well. So I still got it. It's actually, the disc is still in,
Yeah,
still in the PlayStation. So at some point, I'll probably get back to it. You
probably
know,
not.
but I I dusted off the Switch. I got it hooked up, and so yeah, I'm gonna get into that uh, Live Alive, and then eventually the Xenoblade
Yeah.
games. I have all the Xenoblade games. I have not finished one of them. I've got the definitive edition, second one. I don't have Torna, but I mean, man, it's a lot. There's not enough hours in the day, so I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those that's kind of what I'm into right now.
Any
I
games that are coming out maybe that you're looking to play or get into? Anything that's tickling the fancy?
there's some stuff on the Switch. I like to buy all the little like the games from PlayAsia and stuff like that. Some of the like the little indie titles and stuff. So like
Yeah.
there's this one uh River City Kingdoms.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. That looks pretty good. I do want to check out that Gris game because I have seen it. I just didn't know what it was about, and
Yeah.
I have seen actually the soundtrack as well. And I was like, oh, I was kind of curious about it. I just never had a chance to listen to it. Oh yeah, Kirby,
Kirby,
Kirby the
yes.
Forgotten Land. Yes, that's
Yeah, I
another
bought
one.
that back. I bought that back in March.
I remember the kids were playing that one, right?
Yeah, I bought that for
Yeah,
my son's birthday.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for
Yeah,
sure.
that is a
Gotta add
really
that to the backlog.
yeah, that is a
Metroid
really good
Dread.
game.
I haven't
I
even tried
play,
Metroid Dread yet.
dude. Metroid Dread is
I
sick.
know it is. I know it
And
is.
I don't like Metroidvania games. I do
Mm-hmm.
not like. I never like. We've talked about this before. I never liked Metroid. I hated Metroid. I didn't play Metroid. I didn't play Super Metroid. I
You
hated Metroid games. I hated that whole dungeon bull crap. Don't know where the hell to go. But Metroid Dread is good because they make it a little bit more linear,
okay?
and I like that. Like it's still Metroid, but it's an enjoyable experience. I like it, and so I've been kind of like bits and pieces
Mm-hmm.
on that game, but stash worthy. I did Stray when it got released. I believe
Mm-hmm.
last month on the 19th. I played that, and really great game. And
You
of
played it
course,
straight through, didn't you?
no, I didn't play it straight through. I played it for about 5 days. I was putting in
Okay.
about two hours. I basically put in about 24 hours into that game
Mm-hmm.
in the course of a week. I was doing 2.5 hours a day on that. And really great game. And of course, there were points where I got stuck. I'm like, I don't know where the hell to go. Well, like I'm talking to every single person. Well, what the hell to do? But but that also helped doing that, not knowing where to go, forced me to kind of start exploring, and so I was able to get certain achievements because I was
Oh.
picking up little things
Mm-hmm.
uh, from the exploration. So it,
Mm-hmm.
it helped me get a lot of the achievements out the way. So I basically played the game through 3 times. Although the second time I played it through, I was playing it to do a speed run, and I messed it up because I was supposed to start a brand new file,
Mm-hmm.
not play off of the current file and start from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
because I had clocked like 13 hours at the time when I did the second playthrough. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I beat the game the second time, I'm at the very end thinking I'm about to get my speed run achievement where you beat the game in under 2 hours. Nope,
Mm-hmm.
didn't happen. And I was waiting for the little achievement to pop up, and it didn't happen. I was like, "Are you kidding me? This messed up." So then I went and looked, and I'm like, "Well,
Wah,
what the hell?"
wah.
And everyone's like, "Bruh, we all went through the same thing. You got to start a whole brand new save file because it keeps the time of your save file.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
a timer." So I played it the third time, and then that's the third time I finally got my achievement. So I did 100% achievement that game. Great game. I love it. That's one of the games I played. I did also purchase a game called Endling. Extinction is Forever. Very
Mm-hmm.
similar to, in terms of like kind of dystopian kind of game. Endling's a little different. It kind of touches on humans and the environmental effects that they have on nature. And so basically, you're playing as a fox, and you have babies.
Oh, that
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
and that's on the
Oh,
Switch.
yeah.
Yeah, that game is on the
Okay.
Switch right now too.
I saw a little bit of that. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, so I'm playing that right now. And
Hmm.
so when you're playing it, it looks very similar when you're playing it. The art style is very similar to Limbo. No, no, no. Inside, Inside. When you're playing it, it looks very much like Inside.
Okay.
So it's side scrolling
Uh-huh.
kind of game, and
It's
3D,
got the
but
cell
more.
shading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But very much like Inside or Limbo. I don't know if you ever played those games, but those games are like very close to my heart because they're very well done games. And I like that style. And kind of like Little Nightmares kind of thing, but not scary, but just kind of
Hmm.
done in that style. Endling's a very great game. The soundtrack for that game is great too. Um, and then the third game that I started playing was like BeamNG Drive or something like that. It's like a, a, a vehicle simulation, and you can do all sorts of crazy stuff, crashes, and there's like
Hmm.
objectives. It's a really cool game. My nephew was like, "Oh, you should get this game," and I tried it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I like this." So, but yeah, and then of course I dabble in Sifu still. I'm
Oh,
still
wow.
dabbling
Okay.
in Sifu. That's just a freaking. It's just a great game. It's a great game, and then of course I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face about Kana Bridge of Spirits, like
I was gonna ask you about that one. That is on my list, man.
for the for the
It
PS5.
looks beautiful. Yeah, it
It,
looks like a beautiful game.
I will go to my grave singing the praises of Kana Bridge of Spirits. If you
Yeah.
like, Breath of the Wild style
Hmm.
type of
Hmm.
games and all that, I think they do that game very well. The combat is really great. I'm actually in the process of making a highlight video, like a highlight reel, like a gag reel, because I played the game on like the highest difficulty possible, and I was just getting
Hmm.
my ass whipped by bosses, just whipped, whipped,
Oh,
just
that's
just
funny.
just getting dragged, just souls like in a Disney looking like game,
Souls.
just souls like just getting racked. But
Uh,
I beat the game because you have to beat the game on the highest difficulty. So I played it through that game like 3 times. Because you have to beat it on like Spirit Master Guide mode, and you get your achievement. So I did that, but god damn, just souls like just
that's
getting my
funny.
ass whipped.
Have you ever tried any of the Monster Hunter games?
I tried the Monster Hunter game one time.
Hmm.
I didn't dig it.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan. Not It's not my style. It's not my style. I'm
Yeah.
really like embracing the story driven games because me, I played Call of Duty. It was
Hmm.
pretty much just Call of Duty, and then every now and then taking a break and playing a story driven game like Little Nightmares or something like that.
Hmm.
Or Sea of Solitude or whichever. Um, but now I'm just kind of more embracing those story driven games. Detroit Become Human.
Yeah. Oh
I,
man,
I'm
love that
I'm
game.
I'm gonna get back into that after I complete Endling. I'm gonna get back into that. And then Horizon. I need to.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. I started playing Horizon.
the
I
first one
wasn't really.
or the
Yeah, the
second
first
one?
one. First
Yeah,
one. Yeah, do the
it's
first
dope.
one. That's what everyone keeps telling me, and I was gonna play Horizon after I had beat Ghost of Tsushima because I know those
Hmm.
games are very similar to each other, kind of like Red Dead Redemption, Ghost of Tsushima, and Horizon. Very story
Open
driven and
world type.
open
Yeah.
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna do that, and I was like, because I 100% achieved or platinum trophied Ghost of Tsushima, and I was like, okay, I need to
Wow.
take a break because I put in some grind in that game. I'm
Hmm.
like, if I'm this, so when I play a game, I'll try to get as many achievements as I possibly can. the first go around, and then I'll play it again, go back, and then try to get more stuff. And if I'm close to 100% or platinum trophy, then I will continue playing the game to challenge myself to get those achievements or trophies or
Hmm.
whatever it is. So yeah, I know that Horizon and Red Dead, both games which I have, are those games that I'm gonna be putting in some grind time in. Also, Cyberpunk. I have Cyberpunk that I haven't really. I only put in like 30 minutes, and that's just still at the
Still
customer.
making your
The
character.
God damn it! I hate games that start like that. I hate that.
Me
I
too.
hate it,
I,
man.
I
Just give
I
me
love the
just
character customization. That's the thing,
ah,
you know.
just give me the character that's on the front cover.
Right.
Dang, I want to sit here and do that. And same with like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Like I got
Hmm.
that game. I kind of like was about to dive into it. Uh, yeah. So so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into that. So Statutory says he's playing Stray, Multiverses, which is in my eyes like uh what's the Smash, like Smash Brothers,
Okay.
uh or Brawlhalla, which I never played. I basically stopped playing like Smash Brothers style type games after PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
That is a dope game.
I
That
I
game
I
is. I don't know, man. You're like the only other person I know that plays that game.
I I I loved that game so
Yeah.
much, and I was doing like tournaments, like we were doing wagers and stuff like that. Like I had people that I would meet online, that I would team up with. Like my dude was Zeus. I would play as Zeus,
Hmm.
who's not very much. He's not really an offensive character. He's definitely like a defensive, but a very hard hitter, but a slow character. But I was always offering support to my team members who were using like the really fast characters, like uh, what's that guy's name from Metal Gear Solid? Raiden. That's the name, Raiden.
Hmm.
Or people would use Parappa or
Hmm.
Kratos. People would be trying to spam Kratos or whatever.
Hmm.
But Zeus was my dude. Um, but I loved that game. And so seeing games like Multiverses or Smash Brothers and Brawlhalla, like I don't really play those games anymore because I feel like they can't really touch PlayStation All Stars Battle
I don't know. I
Royale.
think you should give. I feel like you should give Smash for the Switch a try. Maybe
I
just
have Smash on the
give it a
Switch.
whirl. Okay.
Ah, it's cool. I play the single player mode, and but it's just not my thing. People are
Oh.
religious. People are religious about that game, and I just wouldn't stand a chance. Like I'm all about the Bayonetta. I use Bayonetta
Oh.
in that game.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, I use Bayonetta in that game. I like using her and Kong, Donkey Kong. Uh, but yeah, it's yeah, it doesn't come close to PlayStation's All Stars Battle Royale.
It's a dope game. It's been a while since I played. I had it for the PS3.
PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it on the
Yeah.
Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had it on the Vita.
I
So
might have it on my Vita actually. I might have downloaded it at some point. But
I
yeah,
sometimes kick myself in the butt for selling my Vita, but it is what it is.
I think you sold it to go to the DJ show.
I sold it to when I was working at T-Mobile. I sold it to a coworker. He uses
Oh,
it.
okay.
He used it all the time though.
Hmm.
So it definitely went into good hands.
That's good.
Yeah, it definitely went into good hands because he played it as much as I did, if not more. With he was really into that game, Nino Kuni or whatever.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
Nino Cooney.
Nino Kuni, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. That's a
Religious.
dope game.
I know he was religiously playing that game. Now, when you were talking about the role playing games, like even though I don't play role playing games, I do like playing role playing rogue like role playing games. I don't like turn based role
Oh,
playing
okay.
games
So are
anymore.
you talking about
I'm talking about
like
like playing games.
Hades?
Hades.
Okay.
Yes, I'm talking
But
games
I
like
don't know if
that.
that's RPG though. That's more of
But
just
it's roguelike.
roguelike. Yeah.
It's RPG elements. You know, you get weapons and you have hit points and things like
Hmm.
that. You're moving around. Oh, like Parasite Eve, right? I would totally
Oh
mob a
yeah.
game like
No, no.
Parasite Eve.
I agree. I like games that I don't really like turn based unless it's more of like where it's action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Where like you have like a meter or something. Like where you can do certain action. Or I like strategy where you move your characters around, like Final Fantasy Tactics or um,
I can't stand tactics. I can't stand
I like tactics, but that's like a chill type of game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like I definitely like for example, Xenoblade. The battle
love.
system is excellent because it is very much action oriented. Same thing
Yeah,
with Tales of Arise. Man, that is action, action, action over there. And it's just you're just waiting for your action meter to fill up so you can do certain things. But I feel like that's kind of where things are going. The days of the you hit me and I hit you type of thing. I mean, there's only certain games that still do that, like Dragon Quest
yeah.
or even Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII remake is very much action oriented. And that, oh my god, that's another one. That I got probably, I don't know, a third of the way into and just kind of stopped because I couldn't beat the Hell House. Oh my god. Oh, I spent hours and hours trying to beat the Hell House and I can't beat it. I feel like a loser. But so if anybody's listening, I need some help the boy out. Give me some game here. I need to beat the goddamn Hell House. I want to move on with my life.
Right,
Man, me and
right.
Aerith over here getting stomped. I'm getting mad because I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I've already saved my game, right? I can't go back and buy some extra materials or anything
Nope,
like that. I'm just
nope.
stuck with
Stuck.
what I have.
That
And
sucks.
yeah, yeah.
That sucks.
So I either got to beat the Hell House or just, I don't know, start over or something. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Anyways,
we could go
yeah,
on
we
video
could.
games for forever. But yeah, if you guys got games stashed worthy, thank you for sharing the games that you're playing. Also, those are really good kind of suggestions of
Hey,
games
Assassin's Creed Black
too.
Flag is like one of the best. That I don't
That's
even
what
like
people
Assassin's Creed that
say.
much, but Black Flag is dope.
The last Assassin's Creed that I played, of course, it was on the Vita. It was Liberation. I
Mm.
played Assassin's Creed Liberation
Mm-hmm.
on the
Mm-hmm.
Vita. I thought it was great. I liked it. I was never really into um, any type of Assassin's Creed games, but I thought
Mm-hmm.
that was really cool, and I played a lot of it. And I might actually try to play the Black Flag because I hear a lot of good things
Also,
about it.
Odyssey
Like
is a good one too.
I hear Odyssey's a good one too, but I also know those games are really deep, and I already got a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of deep games that I'm like trying to finish, trying to get back, trying to get into it, trying to finish and stuff like that. Plus, I'm an achievement trophy hunter, so it's really hard, to get in these games because if I start a game, I feel like if I get close to like 100%ing it, I've got to like keep going. And
Yeah.
so uh, but everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is just my opinion. We do this every Tuesday at 3:15. So if you're here right now, thank you for joining us. Follow us on the socials. I am Trans Romance. I'm the host. I'm a gamer. I'm a DJ, and you can find me on quite a few of the socials, but Facebook and Instagram. If you're watching on Facebook right now, go ahead and give me a follow. I have a gaming schedule as well, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 3:15 to 5:15. I started a game called Endling. Extinction is Forever, so I'm going to be playing that for the rest of the week until I complete it, and then maybe doing a little bit extra achievement hunting to see how close I get to 100%ing the game. And of course, I'm joined by my co-host. He's also a gamer DJ, Mr. Groove Tonight, aka Tom, and you guys can follow him on the socials. It's Twitch and Instagram at DJ Groove Tonight, and mine Instagram and Facebook. It's just Trans Romance One. I'm also on TikTok at Trans Romance, and Tom, you're also on TikTok as well. You started putting some more content out. What's your TikTok? Is it just Groove Tonight?
DJ Groove or DJ Groove tonight. Yeah.
So it's the same. So
Same. Yeah, I just
Twitch,
kept the same across the
Instagram,
board.
and TikTok is
TikTok.
at DJ Groove Tonight.
Yep.
Unfortunately, mine for Facebook and Instagram is at Transromance1 because apparently it became popular, and so I had to put a one next there, which is annoying.
Yeah.
It's super annoying. But everything else, if Facebook and Instagram is Transromance1, but pretty much everything else, it's all Transromance. So Twitch, Transromance, TikTok, Transromance, Twitter, Transromance. You'll see it in the description. If you guys are watching me on any of my platforms, there's a description there. Has all the links there, so if you're watching. But anyway, again, we do this every Tuesday at 3:30. So thank you everybody for being here and for sharing your opinions. Don't be afraid to share your opinions. You got something to say? Let us know. Got an opinion? Post it. You might see it live. So that's the currently we're just talking about the three games that we're currently playing. We'll put the that we were talking about today. The next topic that we're going to talk about right now, still in the talking about technology. I think this is going to be a really fun one. Headphone jacks. Okay, do you prefer headphone jacks on your technology or not? I was reading an article because I'm in the process of obviously getting a gaming PC, laptop, or
Yeah.
tower, but that's another subject that we'll cover in just a moment here. But the article was, do you really want a headphone jack on your technology or your laptop? Let me find. I had it on here. What? But it was a funny article because it was just kind of talking about headphone jacks. And so it says the article was like, do you really need a headphone jack on your laptop? And so that kind of spawned the question like, do we still want headphone jacks on our technology, computers, phones? I mean, I know a lot of our phones, like, me with the Galaxy phone,
Yeah.
no headphone jack. You have to get a dongle or, wireless
Right.
earbuds and stuff like that.
For me, the answer is yes, because I may or may not use it, but it's nice to have the option. You know what I'm saying? Because um, sometimes all my USB receptacles are full. You know,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes I'm working on a music project, and I prefer to just have my monitors plugged in. You know, it's just easier that way. I just bring my headphones and I plug them into the side. That's it. It was funny. I bought a MacBook Air a couple months ago, 3 months ago, and it wasn't until about last month I figured out, oh, it's actually has a headphone jack in it. Imagine my surprise and just utter glee, for lack of a better. I was like, oh, a headphone jack? What? I didn't expect this. I thought I had to have something with a lightning or a USB-C connection or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I even bought like a little side piece that plugs in to give me extra USBs and
Yep.
HDMI and stuff. And I was like, oh, I thought this one had a headphone jack. Damn it! Right? Come to find out, it's right. It's over on the right hand side. So
Oh
yeah. So
wow.
now, like when I'm working on Logic or whatever, I've got my DJ headphones plugged into the side, and everything sounds great. You know. Sometimes I'll use my AirPods or whatever, but quite frankly, the sound quality isn't what I need it to be. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I need that direct connect. So
That that right there. Yeah.
yeah.
Even when I got like when I started streaming and stuff like that, when I didn't have this soundboard and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
when I went with the Astro brand with the mix amp and stuff like that, they have the
Mm-hmm.
wireless option, and I was just like, nah. I like having that direct input because one, you know, I like one. It's just the convenience because if you forget to plug in your wireless headset or whatever, and the battery goes out, it's like
Mm-hmm.
you want to have some type of backup. And yeah, I know you can get a dongle, but even doing dongles just seems like kind of unnecessary. Like, just have the option with a headphone jack.
Yeah.
My gaming laptop has a headphone jack, and I just connect the headphone jack into my board, so that when I'm streaming, it's not like anything extra. And I couldn't imagine trying to stream the audio from the game wirelessly into the board, like Bluetooth or something like that. I just feel like there's some latency there,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
still, even to this day, I'm sure it's better, but it's just not there yet
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
having that direct hardwired. Same with the internet. When I
Yeah.
stream, I'm hardwired in. I am
Same.
hardwired. I'm not trying to
Hmm.
do wireless because it fluctuates.
Yeah, well, and everything else that you have, your phone, I don't know, pick like three other items in your house that also use Bluetooth or use some sort of Wi-Fi connection. That's all going at the same time. It's creating interference. So the possibility of not having a good connection, or having an interruption, is extremely high. So I mean,
Hmm.
if you need that 100% hardwire, good solid connection, then yeah, you need to be hardwired in. It looks like Juniper needs to get out.
Oh no, it's someone's home. She just
Oh,
hears
okay.
someone. Yeah, just
Oh, no barking though, huh? Only when I come
not
over.
because you only when you come over. Hold on.
Punk ass dog. Yeah, go bark at somebody. I see you with that fresh haircut. I said I see you with that fresh haircut.
Yeah, you like that, Edward?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There we go. What up, Edward? Appreciate you, man, being here, popping
Hey.
in. Yeah, Edward popping in. So yeah, I think headphone. It's kind of
It's
like
nice to have the option.
it is, and it's kind of like people say, "Oh, laptops are going out." Like, no, they're not. Like,
Who said
we're
that?
we see
Who?
the people try to say like, "Oh, laptops are going out." It's like, no, because of the keys. People still prefer keyboards. I mean, we had this fucking conversation about talking about the
Oh,
BlackBerry, like
right. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
so they're trying to convert that as if uh laptops, because they have keys, like people want touch screen, or not actually have keys but have like a touch pad or something like that. I'm like, that's not going to happen,
I
especially
mean,
when
I
you're
guess, but why?
yeah. And
You
and
know?
even when if you have an iPad, I still prefer to have like some type of keyboard option, external keyboard option for like even my iPad or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
because you're less likely to make mistakes when you have when you have an external keyboard, or just a keyboard in general. That's why I was such a champion for BlackBerry over a touch screen, or why I never used touch screen a lot.
Hmm.
Mina, okay,
Oh my
Mina
goodness.
for the host. I As many people would talk smack, I'm like, I'm not making any mistakes. Mina thinks they're like, I'm like, I'm not making mistakes. Y'all messing around with your Apple autocorrect. I'm not dealing with any of that because I got a hard keyboard here. I got full QWERTY. I got QWERTY keyboard. Typing on that good.
Ah, no.
Oh man, Mina,
Hey, hey,
what's
what's up,
up, girl?
Mina?
Yeah, she just got done. I think she just got fired. Yo, the party just got here, y'all. Mina's up in the house. Yeah. She just got done streaming. She was on stream, and she was playing this game called Lake, which I had played last year for a little bit. I'm gonna get back into it, but it's cool to see that you were playing that. She's time to go on that one. The party's here. Trouble just arrived, y'all. Yo, wait, she definitely hold on.
You definitely gonna leave now. Charlie Murphy. Give me a
Oh
lift.
man.
How about that?
I need
No,
to dust
hell
off
no.
my Mayonocaster so I can.
I'm serious. Man, man. So yeah, well, everybody, welcome to the show. So we were just talking about um the games. What were we talking about? Games.
We're
What
talking
were we
about
talking about? Games.
headphone
Oh,
jacks on
headphone jacks.
technology.
Headphone
Yeah.
jacks on technology.
Mm.
If y'all got an opinion about that, type it in chat. Do you prefer technology? Do you prefer headphone
Well,
jacks? I mean,
I'm dealing
technology
with
or
a
not, and why?
I'm I'll give you a great example. How many times has somebody come up and said, "Hey, can you play this song, at my, my wedding or whatever special occasion?" Oh, it's on my phone.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So now you either need to, "Hey, girl, was oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Edward."
Edward.
I thought
See,
that was Mina
I put
chiming
Mina.
in.
I know I put
Uh,
Mina's thing on there, and then I switched it to Edward. So you're like, "Hey, girl, Edward."
What's good, man? Yeah, so like, how many times working and I like that. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Working and
Working and
lurking.
lurking.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. I like to tell people I'm snapping necks and cashing checks. Of course, that's not true, but it just
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
cool. But I like
He,
working and lurking. I can switch it up now.
yeah.
But
Debo.
yeah, like how many times somebody come up to you, they want you to play a song or whatever, but oh, it's on my phone or whatever, right? So now, I mean, you got to make sure you have that little tiny dongle for the iPhone, whatever, so that you can plug it in through your mixer or whatever, or unless you're going to run it through Bluetooth. But it's kind of annoying. But have you had just a device that has a normal headphone jack? No problem. Click, that's it. You're good to go. You can play their song. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the only disadvantage that I can possibly see to having a headphone jack on a mobile device is if you jump in the pool with it or if you get it wet because the water is going to get in through that headphone jack. That's the only disadvantage that I could possibly see. But I mean, how many years did phones have headphone jacks? I mean, it's only been in the last few years that they phased them out
Yeah.
because they want to sell you Bluetooth.
Yeah.
you know, which is
Yeah.
fine. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely do like these, especially for work. It's
Mm-hmm.
nice, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
They run
nice to
out.
have
They
the
run out of
option, like I
batteries.
said.
Yeah, it's nice to have the option, especially if your stuff runs out of batteries. Obviously, the technology, not Bluetooth, the wireless earbuds technology is definitely better. The batteries last a lot longer, which is great.
Yeah,
But I think it's good if you have the option to have a headphone jack and not have to purchase a dongle. I just think it's that people phasing out the headphone jack is so that they can try to sell you on their special dongle, like you gotta get this dongle from us,
yeah. This
for your phone.
proprietary,
Yeah,
this proprietary
proprietary,
dongle.
big ass fancy words, proprietary to our
It just
to
means
us.
it only fits, it only fits one way.
Yeah, they're like, oh, these are Apple buds or whatever. You can't use those with
Mhm.
Samsung. Like, yes, I can. It's Bluetooth. Bluetooth
Yeah,
is
yeah, it
accepted
is.
still. Like, it's a
Yeah,
signal. I remember people when I worked at T-Mobile, people asked, well, if I get these, can I use them with, if I get these um Apple buds, can I use them with my Samsung? I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, how's that possible? No company has a
yeah,
monopoly on that signal. It's
right,
it's just a signal. It's a wireless signal. No one has any trademark to
right.
the Bluetooth signal. If it supports Bluetooth, you can use anything with Bluetooth, and it'll work. Doesn't matter if it's Apple, Samsung, Beats, whatever. You
Right,
can use
right.
it with everything. But that's what that was. People come in and because they didn't have an understanding of it. So, but yeah, I think the census for both of us, yeah, we do prefer headphone jacks on our technology. It's nice. It's good
Sure.
to need it and not have it. Am I getting that right?
I get
Better
it.
to have it,
And not
better to
need it.
have it, not need it, and need it and
Then
not
and
have
not have it.
it. Woo!
Put that on a
Blew,
t-shirt.
yeah, about blew a brain cell on that one. Brains.
All right.
Okay,
So
oh, go ahead.
nothing. I was gonna change the subject, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm going to our last subject right
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah.
So this is something that I'd like everyone to kind of get in on this because I know that some of you on my page, I've been even in some of the chats. I've been talking about getting a gaming PC. Obviously, y'all know the story with the PS5 when it came out. I did not get one, and then I spent 2 months playing that stupid Walmart game. Hey, get your PS5, blah blah
My
blah.
dude, the
Yeah.
key here's the secret. And I've got in another window the Sony website because they do, like kind of
The
a
queue.
pre-order type thing. That's how I got mine. And I'll sign you up for it. That way you'll get the email 24 hours in advance so you can get your stuff ready and you can
Nope.
order your PS5. I'm telling you. Go
Nope.
just go through Sony and get it. well, then okay.
Nope.
Then you can't but then you can't keep bringing it up.
No, I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I'm trolling Sony's bitch ass. Just because of how bad they dropped the ball when the PlayStation 5 came out. Don't sign me up for no dang.
It was
I'm,
COVID. There's a chip shortage.
I don't know.
Blah blah blah.
Hey, you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm fine. They screwed. See now, okay, now I'm pissed. So when the PlayStation 5 came out, the day that they did the Sony Play or the Sony Play whatever, right? Apparently, that was the day that they released it, but they didn't say that was the day that they were released. The Sony Play, whatever the State of Play,
the State of Play
that they did 2 years ago. That was the day that it was being released. I watched the State of Play. They did not say anywhere during the State
that it
of
was
Play
available today.
That it was available for purchase. Then, okay, fine. They dropped the ball on that. Okay, I get it. As you know, I'm a Sony fan. I love Sony. I love Sony. I do.
Word.
But that's why I'm riding their ass so goddamn hard. Because I love them so much. And I feel like they let me down very hard. So, okay, I'm willing to just let that slide. Now, I'm going to get to what you were saying about the semiconductor shortage and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
I get all that. Right. Okay. So, lost my chance. Okay. Now, Amazon, or no, not Amazon. So Walmart gets in on the action, right? Hey, we got PS5s in stock. You got to order them online. Okay, great. Shoot, I get my wife involved. I get some of her friends get involved because trying to score me a PlayStation 5. Cool, right? We in it. It's holidays. I'm gonna have me a PS5.
Word.
We get in there. It gets in there in the carts. We got it in our carts. I got it in my cart. My wife's got it in her cart at work. Her friends got it in their carts. My in-laws got it in their cart.
Damn, it was like a team effort, and y'all still didn't get one,
bruh. This is now you putting 2 and 2 together? Are you putting 2 and 2 together now?
Kind of.
Why I'm so mad?
Yeah.
Right. I'm sitting here sporting a PlayStation shirt. Still showing love.
Hey, PS1 is a whole different ball game, man. That was one of the greatest launches ever.
It was, and so was the PlayStation 2. I remember getting my PlayStation 2 from Circuit City. I camped out in front of Circuit City for hella hours and called in sick the next day to In-N-Out.
You have my respect.
But right, okay. So Walmart gets in. We in there. We all right. We the little turn dial thing. We in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got in our carts. We're ready to check out. We even put in the information. We put in our credit card information for Walmart, so we can have a nice, easy, fast checkout. Right?
Yep.
Nope. That bad boy starts. It comes back with, oh, sorry, there's an issue. Blah, 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 blah. There's an issue. Blah, blah. I'm like, oh my god, right? So then Walmart starts doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, get your PlayStation. We got PlayStation 5s in stock. We're gonna be doing round the clock PlayStation order stuff. Okay, so you got to come in online at 9 o'clock. Okay, if you miss your chance at 9 o'clock to get a PS5, you got to come back at 12 o'clock. Oh, now you got to come in at 3, 7 o'clock.
They gave you the business, man.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay, great. Losing out to bots and scalpers every. Then Sony had nerve to come social media and be like, ooh, thanks to everyone for 10 million units sold. Man, I was so mad. I'm like, yeah, the 10 million bots and scalpers got your
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
It wasn't real people, and y'all out here posting this like that's
Mhm.
a flex. Then they had nerve to say Walmart had nerve, and I did reels on this on Instagram, so I've got the TikToks and reels to back this up. So Sony then Walmart then says, oh hey, we blocked 2 million bots on our site from getting PlayStation 5s. I'm like, they already cleaned y'all out. Who
Right.
would you block?
Right.
They cleaned you guys out, and now you're coming.
Yeah.
Oh, we blocked 2 million bots and scalpers. No, you didn't block anybody, and even if you did, why was this implemented in the very first part of the launch? What like? So I was like, after that, I did that twice with Walmart, where I
Mhm.
put it in our cart, had my friends, had my family involved. They had it in their
Mhm.
carts. They're ready to check out, and all of a sudden, oh, sorry, broken link 404.
Oh, that is
Hyperlink broken. No,
that sucks.
I was done, and from that day, when I looked at my laptop that I'd got for business, and you know the story, I found out that I had a
Oh yeah.
really great
Oh,
graphics
yeah.
card in there. I was like, I'm done.
Mhm.
If I can play the same games on PC, I'm good. And we've talked about this before too. A lot of those games are coming to PC right
Yeah.
now.
Sony is
God of
definitely
War,
diversifying.
God of War, Epic Games. There was games that I thought were only available. Ghostwire Tokyo, that's
Yeah.
also, I'm gonna be living through you vicariously, but I'm also gonna be, visiting Tokyo through Ghostwire a little bit. So see the landmarks, of Tokyo through Ghostwire Tokyo. But that's the whole thing. That's what that was. So yeah, I'm a little mad. I'm a little pissed off. So yeah,
What's
it is what it is.
what's the MSRP on a PS5?
$3.99 for digital.
Is it $3.99?
Yeah, $3.99 for digital and $4.99.
Oh, they out of
private, I think.
line.
But then check this out, right? So then Costco gets in on it. So Costco and GameStop start doing this whole thing where it's like, oh, get a bundle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Get a bundle. I'm like, I'm not spending $900
That's
on a
ridiculous.
bundle for something that I already got the controller. That's one thing I was able to get. I was able to get
The
I was able to
DualSense.
score a PS5 controller. That's
Yeah.
what I was able to get. I got a controller out of it. But then they try to do the bundles. Oh, get 2 controllers and a couple games that I already played on PS4. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I already played it. I played it. I don't want Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's a great game, but I already played it on the PS4.
Right.
And like Returnal or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
And then like they had a, oh no, then it'd be like, oh, get in the bundle, get your PlayStation like a 1 year membership with them.
Yeah,
I,
no, I
we're
mean, we already know GameStop is bullshit. I mean, if
But
you
so is
don't,
Costco.
yeah, well, I give
I
Costco a
like Costco.
pass.
I
Yeah.
like Costco, but when they did that, I'm like, I'm y'all selling the PS5. Like, if you didn't learn anything from Walmart, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
You're not gonna dangle those carrots in front of me because I'm not biting. No thanks. This horse
Well,
is not trying to bite that carrot.
I tell you what, and I know that you're talking about building a PC, but when if I see a PS5, I'll let you know. But I already signed you up for the at the Sony website, so hopefully you'll be getting your little email here pretty quick.
Okay. I mean, yeah. So I went off. I know that I went off on a
You
little
did,
tangent there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's your
Bring
fault
it on
because
home. Go ahead and bring it on
yeah,
back.
yeah.
We're,
I'm
we're,
I'm
we're
still
bringing it back.
scarred about that. I'm still
Yeah,
scarred. But my thing right now is I've been looking to get a gaming PC, and I've been talking to friends, and I've been doing research and things like that. And so my question to anybody that's watching the part of the master race, like I am, uh, should I buy a or anybody, if it was you, especially in this current climate right now. And the reason I pose this question is because in this current climate of semiconductor shortage, there was a we went through a pretty good year and a half of graphics cards being like 3 times their price
yeah,
because crypto mining, and so it wasn't just PlayStation or Sony that was feeling the effects of the pandemic and I'm completely understandable about that. The issue that I have is how they handled everything after that really bad launch fiasco.
yeah.
How they handled everything after that. So that's what it was for me. Um, for me, I posed the question of, do I do pre-built or build it myself? And I read an article about it too. They were talking about it where it was like, yeah, because of the semiconductor shortage, it's actually cheaper if you go pre-built. Now compared to building one yourself, it's a little bit more time consuming, yes, but you have more control over your parts and things like that. And they were also saying that pre-builds are actually really good nowadays. There's kind of been a stigma behind doing pre-builts, but I think that just depends on the company
Yeah,
that you get.
yeah.
So for
I
me,
mean, what do you currently have in mind? Another Lenovo?
yeah, another Lenovo
Hmm.
the Legion Tower 7i. I've pretty much got it saved. Oh, here it is. I found Okay, so the article is, should you build your own PC or just give up and buy one? And it's like, here are all the parts you'll need for your custom PC, and it starts going off of the pieces that you should be looking at. Case,
Yeah,
processor, cooler, motherboard, blah 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 blah. Then it went into saying, hey, um, it might be better if you're first timer to probably look at a pre-built PC. It's going
yeah.
to be cheaper. It's going to have everything you need to kind of get up and running, and you can still customize it in the future.
I think
With
it comes down to if you're buying a pre-built, is it something that, especially now, and we're talking like a tower, because
hmm
a laptop is very difficult to upgrade once you've kind of already bought it, right?
Yeah.
So if we're talking tower here, as long as everything isn't all integrated onto one board,
hmm
then
Yeah.
just buy the pre-built. And then if you feel like you need to, you know, upgrade your graphics card or upgrade
hmm
your RAM or whatever, you can
Uh
still
huh.
do so. You can pull that card out and swap in a new one. I personally, I've always wanted to build my own rig. Just doing the research and nerding out on it and becoming an expert on it, and then researching the parts and hunting down the parts, and then finding a unique case that'll fit everything together. I mean, it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, you have something that's uniquely your own that you've built, and
Hmm.
there's a certain satisfaction in that. Now, realistically, anybody got time for that? Most people don't. So, if you
That
just want to,
and that's what in the article with this guy who's been basically he's been building machines for like 15 years. He's been building PCs for like 15 years.
yeah.
And he was saying um after multiple builds and upgrades, as well as the pandemic, he's like he wanted to try something simple and easy, and wanted a perfect build for both work and play. And that's exactly what he got. He ordered a PC and a custom PC or pre-built in 2021. He still picked his
Hmm.
parts, but he didn't have to do any of the labor.
Okay, so you can choose your parts.
Yes,
Oh, that's
yes.
great.
So some do that. Now the what I'm looking at for me, it's like pre-built. I go to Lenovo's site and um they've got I they've got like four different options, and obviously
Hmm.
the graphics cards and stuff change, and the RAM and all that
Yeah,
kind of changes the price.
sure.
And the processor and motherboard and stuff like that. But I really like this. I'm gonna pinpoint. He said, when I get a new PC many years from now, I'll be buying a custom one again without question. It's just simpler in almost every sense. So he's talking about ordering, basically having someone else do the work for him. So when I get a new PC many years from now, I'll be buying a custom one again without question. It's just simpler, almost every sense. And I had the excellent experience with a site that he went to. However, I still really value the experience I had building my previous PCs. I know how they tick. I'll eventually be able to upgrade my current PC because I know how to carefully install computer parts. If this is your first PC and you love to learn, you'll really value the experience of doing it yourself. That being said, if you really just want to game with your friends or take advantage of Steam sales, buying a custom build is the simplest way to get into PC gaming. It's fast, it's easy, it's effortless, and it just works. So
Yeah,
getting your
yeah,
hands
yeah.
on the best gaming gear is basically it's just really hard. With things like the PS5 selling as fast as they can stock them, and the Pokemon cards getting whisked off virtual shelves, knowing where to buy and when is critical. Entering the Power Up Awards, GameStop membership programs, and all this other stuff. And he basically was just talking about like it just seems that doing a pre. So I'm edging more towards pre-built. Do I
Okay.
want to build my PC myself? No, because I don't have that kind of time, and I don't want
Hmm.
to put that kind of time into it. That's not my passion. Just I
Yeah,
want to get something that's someone's already built, and I'll just pay for it. Just- I just want to play with my friends. I want to stream,
yeah,
and be done with it. That's it,
yeah. I'm on the Lenovo website. I'm looking at these towers and stuff.
right?
Wow,
You see the
wow.
one you see the one I'm looking at though, right?
Which one is it?
There you go. So it's the Lenovo the 7i tower, the i7 tower. It's a Legion. So if you're just at the site and you go to the desktops, you type in that Legion, and it's one that's got I think it's got a RTX 3080 3080 Ti,
Hmm.
64 gigabytes of RAM,
Oh,
an i9 processor.
the one I'm looking at has a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series Z490 motherboard, optional RGB liquid cooling system. Jesus.
And that's what I want. I want to have the liquid cooling because my laptop is air cooled, but I definitely want to
Hmm.
have something that has liquid cooling.
I mean, for that much, you could get a new M2 Mac Mini,
Really, wow, we're gonna talk
and
about Mac.
and
No, I'm not a
that'll
Mac
that'll
person.
run all your games,
Nah, not like
and it's about this big.
run all my games.
It'll
Get
run
out of
all of
here.
that. It will. The M2
No.
will. Yes. Okay.
Boy, you out here lying.
uh,
Out here
oh
lying.
yeah.
What
No,
game?
no. The new Max with the M2 processor will run any game.
All right. If you say
Hmm.
so.
I'm just saying.
You, boy, you lying. You're lying. I
I
know you
honestly don't know, but it sounds like it sounded good.
But recently,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
You froze up.
route. Should be coming back here in a quick second. There we go. How's that? Better? Can you hear me? Boy, stop playing. Boy, out here playing. Yeah, there go them ducklings again. Yeah, boy, out here playing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going towards the pre-built, and that'll allow me to get that actually will save me some space because I've got my monitor right here, and then I have my all-in-one PC, my all-in-one gaming PC that I had. I can't the max that I can upgrade it to with the graphics card is like a RTX 2080, but I've got an RTX 2080 Supermax Q whatever in my laptop. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
sell.
I just want to understand something here. Okay. So the desktop that you're currently using the game on, right?
It's a laptop. I have a laptop that I game on.
Okay. Do you have a
My
desktop as well?
I have a desktop, but it's an all-in-one that I bought back in 2017.
Hmm.
I can only upgrade it to an RTX 2080. I
Okay.
think.
But let me ask you this, and just hypothetically, I'm just asking, can you play Kana Bridge of Spirits on your desktop,
On my current
on your
one.
current desktop?
So the current desktop, it's only got like 4 gigabytes of VRAM.
Okay. Will
And
it
it
run
and
the
it and it
game?
no,
No. So
no, because it's below the minimum specs.
okay.
The graphics card is a um is a GTX
Hmm.
1070.
Okay.
It's a GTX 1070, and it's below the. It can run some games,
Hmm.
but I want to get a tower because I want to save space on my desk. I have literally like two. I have two monitors right now, and then I have my
Yeah.
gaming laptop. So if I just get a tower, I can either put the tower, next to me or below me, and
Hmm.
then get rid of my all-in-one, sell that
Right.
for in
Sell it
place
to
of the
Edward.
tower. Yeah, in place of the tower. Send me your old one when you're done. It's a beast. I mean, I love this all-in-one, but for what I want to do, I think going with a tower is a better option. Hey, what
DJ
up,
Ryan
Ryan?
in the house.
Yeah, Ryan in the house. Ryan. So that's where I'm at right
Okay.
now on that. So yeah. So
So
I'm
you gonna
going with
you finance
pre-built.
that bitch.
Yes. It's probably gonna be about 4 G's. Yeah, it's
Damn.
probably gonna be about 4 G's. But I won't have to
That's a
do
new whip.
anything. Yeah, whip. So that'll be the
Saying.
thing. But I'm going to sell certain sell what I have, and I actually have other PC parts that I could sell to put towards that too. So
That's always
that's what
good.
yeah. So that's my thing that I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay.
So yeah,
Cool.
pre-built. I'm doing pre-built. That's what I'm doing. But I'm not gonna do that until the holidays. So I'm gonna wait, see what kind of deals
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
kind of deal.
Plus, they might
Black
have a
Friday, Cyber
better
Monday.
they might have a better tower with a better graphics card by then.
Yes, they probably will because the new Alder Lake, Raptor Lake, or whatever the new Intel motherboard that's coming out, or whatever, is coming out. So they're probably gonna have something like that, a tower or a RTX 4090. They already got the
Ooh.
RTX 4090 graphics card and all that. The 40 series, they already got the 40 series out.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah. Anywho,
Or you could just get a
I think
PS5. Just saying.
yeah, but they ain't got as many games though. So that's the other thing too. Is PS5 is
I
ain't
mean,
have a lot
how
of
many
games.
games do you need? How many games do you
I'm,
need?
I mean, I'm playing a lot of games though, but a lot of those
Yeah.
games that are on the PS5, I've been getting them. I'm playing on
Yeah, you've
Sifu,
been getting them on
Kena Bridge of
Steam.
Spirits, yeah,
Yeah.
God of War.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Ghostwire Tokyo. These are games that were exclusive.
Yeah.
And Returnal. Returnal was a PS5 exclusive. That's coming out for PC in the next couple months or so. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'd love to see Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart come
The
to
game's
PC.
dope. The
I
game's
know.
dope.
I'd
Man.
like to see that. But there's a shift that's happening. And now Sony is making gaming monitors. They just got into this gaming monitor market. They came out with this i9 or M Zone or In Zone
Mm.
gaming monitor that's made
Wow.
specifically for the PS5, but you can use it obviously for gaming and stuff like that. But they're obviously they had to do something because PS5 people don't have PS5 in their hand.
I know.
They got to do
I know.
something.
And so they're doing
And
exactly what you've done.
yep, the shift into kind of that PC gaming thing, and I think that's where it's at. People want console, they'll get console, but I think right now in the current state that we're in, I think the shift. I think a lot of companies are doing that right now too. I see a lot of companies uh, making gaming monitors uh, pretty expensive. The gaming monitor that Sony came out was pretty expensive, and I'm like, I don't know if it's worth that much.
Like how expensive?
I think like $800. Yeah,
Shit.
I'm like,
I mean, or you could
I
just
mean,
get go to Costco and get you a nice 4K TV.
well,
You
see,
know.
the whole 4K thing is like, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, yes.
Did you,
Oh,
bro? Did you
in the
fall out of
dirt.
your seat?
No.
Okay, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Hello.
I thought you
Hello.
fell. Okay,
No,
I
see,
thought
I have my PC sitting on a little table, and I was shifting around and I knocked it over. That's hilarious.
Yo, my man, I thought my man's broke his. I thought he blew his back out.
Nah, man.
That he
Nah,
blew
but
his back out.
but this is my work computer. So,
Yeah.
whoops.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Well, hey.
also, a Lenovo. Yes.
Oh, hey, that's a ThinkPad. That's
Yeah.
a tank right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
But
back.
yeah, we're back. But hey, it's kind of cool that you don't really have to do much. Usually you have to leave. Usually around 5. So I appreciate you sticking
Well,
around.
I mean, I do need to cook dinner at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Well, my son just came in and was like, "Hey, it's dinner time." So I think that'll be a
Mhm.
great
So
place to
leave it right there for now,
to
huh?
yeah, in the stream. But you know what, guys? If you guys have an opinion, I'd love to we could talk about this more about pre-built versus building your own PC. I know I got a lot of friends that are really into PC gaming, so I'd love to hear opinions about that one. Something we could talk about sooner. But anyway, this is just my opinion. We do this every Tuesday at 3:30. p.m. I'm the host of the show, Trans Romance, aka Will, and of course my co-host, gamer and DJ, and my best friend, Tom Groove
And
tonight.
best friend.
Yeah, I had to throw that up in there. And you guys can follow me on the socials, Trans Romance One on Facebook and Instagram, and Trans Romance on Twitter, Twitch, Steam, Discord, and TikTok. And I have a YouTube channel as well. It's just Trans Romance Gaming and Music. So holla at your boy, and then of course you can find Tom
Yes.
on Twitch and Instagram at DJ Groove tonight,
Yes.
including TikTok. So
Yes.
Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok at DJ Groove tonight. So
Definitely check out my TikTok video where I make avocado toast. It's a game changer. Riveting
it really
stuff.
is.
Riveting.
It is. Be sure to check it out. Check that out. And then tomorrow, I have a gaming schedule. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3:15 to 5:15. So I'll be on tomorrow streaming Endling Extinction is Forever, new game that I bought when I also purchased Stray. Those games came out the same. So I'll be streaming that. And if you missed yesterday's stream, you can go back and watch again, either my Facebook gaming page, Twitch, or YouTube. So wherever is more convenient for you, you can go and re-watch that. But I'll be playing some more and continuing with that tomorrow. And then make sure you follow Tom on Twitch and Instagram. Make sure you follow him so you know when he goes on. He plays every
Right,
now
because
and
you
then.
never know when I'm gonna go on. I don't have a schedule. Okay. It's
Yeah.
just I'm guerrilla style. Okay. I just do it. So you need to, follow your boy on Twitch and all
Follow your
that
boy.
other good stuff if you want to see some really incredible watch somebody else play video games. I mean, it's
Why you gotta say it like that?
amazing because
Ain't
that's
nothing
what it
to it
is. Because that's what it is.
but to
But to
do it.
do it, yes.
Ain't nothing to it but to do
Hey,
it.
hey, look, DJ Ryan, that you bring up a very good point, my man. When are we gonna get back to DJing online? That's what I really enjoy personally.
Hey, we should do
Um,
it this weekend.
let's go. I don't have
We should
anything
do
going.
we should do it this weekend or Friday or Thursday. We should do a Thursday thing. Because I don't have trivia. Wait, no, hold up. Thursday. You know what? I have a meeting with a client.
Oh, no, no, no. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good.
for a wedding. For
Okay,
us, that's funny. And that's at 7:30. And that'll
perfect.
be about it's a video chat for about an hour. But
All right,
yeah, we should get something scheduled. We should get
let's
something
do
scheduled.
it.
We'll
Let's do
chat.
a
Yeah,
B to B,
we'll get it going. Do the Twitch channel thingy, and then do like we
or I'll
used to
just
do
come
with.
over to your house,
Hey, that could work
or
too.
you can come over to my house. But that'll never happen. But
Yeah. Because you
yeah.
got that horrible internet. Hey,
Oh, he speaks the truth.
yeah, it's just facts. I'm not trying to come down on anybody, but the facts outweigh the belief.
Sunday on a Sunday, Sunday, Sunday,
Okay. Sunday,
Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday,
Yeah.
Sunday, Sunday.
I'm in. Hey, we'll keep y'all posted once we get this all worked out. If you guys are interested in checking us out, listen to some good music.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we enjoy doing very much and get a lot of personal enjoyment out of. And we'd love it if you would tune in and join us. So, you know, Mr. Transformance will definitely keep everybody posted on that one.
Oh, very well spoken. Yeah. All right, y'all. We are going to thank you for sticking around for the extended amount of time that you did. If there's any subject that you guys would like us to cover, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Trans Romance One on Facebook, you want to send a message. I'm gonna start a group here very soon and like a little supporter hub, and people can actually come in. A very It's very styled after the after work rebels, and give suggestions on things you'd like us to cover, talk about. We love doing this. We love having the interaction, having people kind of stop in and come through. We really appreciate that. So I appreciate all of you. Tom, thank you for being here today,
Always a pleasure.
and definitely give some shout outs to a few people. Let me go.
DJ Ryan, first and foremost.
Yeah, there we go. Let me pop off of this. There we go. All right, so I definitely want to give some shout outs. Mina coming in with the like and the share. Edward coming in with the like. Adogia following over there on Facebook. Stephen Ashworth with the like. Cortland Case coming in earlier with the like. Nick Meredith coming in with the like. Uh, who is that? Nate Kiff, Nate. Natatech, Natatech FF. Coming in with the follow over there on Twitch, and then Cortland again with the like. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. Let me get my boy back up in here. I think I accidentally
And Grandma,
moved.
thank you for also tuning in. We love you.
Grandma. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. And again, follow us on the socials, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification so you know when we go on. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for streaming again. Streaming Endling Extinction is forever. So in the meantime, between time, stay focused, stay humble, stay on the hustle, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and of course, take care of the planet. It's your boy Trans Romance. Hashtag Legacy of Currency from Boy Groove tonight.
Word
In
up.
the meantime, between time, you know the drill. Sleep tight. Good night.
Bye, guys.